Good morning. How are you? It's Kirsten Liebelt. Jump on in. It is Thursday. It's good to see you guys. It must be 11 a.m. Central Standard Time if we are on here talking about insulin resistance like we do Monday through Friday. We're busy, you guys. Busy. Come on. Welcome. Join. So last night was freaking so much fun. I got to see some of your faces on a Zoom. That was so much fun. So if you don't know, what we did last night was it was free, and I just brought you through some of the ways that I do grain free to give you tips and tricks on how to stop spiking your blood sugars, but yet still be a foodie and love your life. Like, we did that for about a half an hour, and then we took questions, and then we talked about targeted supplementation, and it was so good. I got to hear some of your testimonies. I mean, honestly, it was really fun. It was like all my friends got into a room together. I had a goal. Do you ever have a goal, not work out? Like, I'm not the only one. I had a goal. The goal was to record the Zoom and then send it to you guys, or to at least post it in my stories. And alas, technology did not afford me that last night. So we do not have a recording. So what I will do then is I will revisit that exact same topic. Instead of that being kind of a one-off, we'll do that topic again. I am going out of town at the beginning of next week, so it won't be like right this minute, but I will do that. When I get back, I'll start figuring out a schedule for that. Good morning, Jan. Good to see you. She says, last night was cool. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad, Jan. I'm glad that you liked it. Yeah, it was really fun for me too, because again, my whole goal is to be in connection with my customers and with my people. So if you are looking for help with insulin resistance, if you are looking for help to turn back things that are really ailing you, I could give you oodles upon oodles, bunches upon bunches of testimonies, how so many women have been helped to get off of meds, reduce their sugars, drop pounds, lose inches, have verified visceral fat disappear. I'm just telling you, this is my world. Welcome to my world. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about amino acids. Somebody asked that question yesterday, and I'm just going to tell you, this is a topic I literally have never taught on before, and I feel like it might be very beneficial for you guys. Good morning. Who's on Loving Me Up on TikTok? Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. I so appreciate you. That's fantastic. And so I wanted to bring this to the table because it's like, okay, how can we, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Fireworks just went off on Instagram. I have no idea what I did that time. You never know. It's just a party on Instagram. There are layers that we can implement. So we need to always be very realistic. There is never one magical answer for anything. It doesn't exist. And we're living in fantasy land if that's what we think, that all we have to do is take one pill or change one thing, or if somebody is selling you that, they're just lying to you. They're marketing to you, okay? And what has gotten us into the pickle to where we are right now is that we've been marketed to in terms of really bad advice when it comes to food. This is coming from our providers, by the way, not just from like a person. This is coming from the providers who have perpetuated the food pyramid, who have perpetuated 45 grams of carbs every time that you eat, like at a meal, things like that. So let's turn this around and let's talk about how we can become our own advocate, take back our own body, take back our own health. And you guys, I'm 60. I know that Claudette will be 75 this Saturday. She's one of our greatest testimonies. She's lost 45 pounds since August 28th. What? At 74 years old, because she changed the lens that you're not being taught anywhere else. You are not walking into a provider's office. If you are, we need to know who your provider is, because we're going to share that with other people in your area. And I'm being dead serious. Like, if you have a provider that is talking to you about insulin resistance in this way, then you really do have something special. But if you change the way that you're viewing your weight loss, your function, you're getting off of medications, you're reducing your visceral fat, including fatty liver, your everything, your hormone balance, your fatigue, your lack of sleep, your leaky gut, your gout, your PCOS, your type 2 diabetes, your high blood pressure, your heart issues. If you have somebody that is saying, let's talk about that foundational, there's one conversation to be had here. There are multiple layers. There are many different, like, how do I say, there are many different facets. Like, you have facets on a diamond, but one conversation. Let's talk about insulin resistance and how it's taking you down a path of not great. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Good morning, Terry and Magda. You guys are awesome. Oh, is that a good color on me, Jan? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like denim. And so anyway, denim is a fun thing. So come on in, come in from the balcony if you're on TikTok. Join in on the conversation today. We're going to talk about aminos. And actually, so the name of this one today is Struggling with Fatigue and Stubborn Weight? ? The amino acid secret for insulin resistance and women over 50, women 50 plus. So this is something to pay attention to. A big piece of our puzzle happens to be with wanting to make sure that we are maintaining lean muscle. We don't want to lose lean muscle in order to lose weight. Nope. It's my biggest concern about the injections. Listen, if you want food noise to go away, talk to me about the trio. Just do it. Just take a chance. Talk to me about the trio. Okay. Because the trio actually helps with bringing down your sugars, your insulin. They're 3 supplements, by the way, that help with insulin sensitivity. Bring down your sugars, bring down your insulin, bring down your food noise. Okay. How do you think I lost 3 sizes in my 50s? You can't burn fat if your insulin is high, and it's really hard to overcome the food noise if you don't have something sometimes just to help you simmer it down. But it's also going to help you with your visceral fat. It's going to help you with your metabolism, speeding that up. And it's going to help you with your liver function to help you balance the glucose in your blood. Okay. But the food noise can be such a piece for so many people. So going back to, so that's why people get shots. But I'm concerned that people are losing muscle mass, and you don't want to do that. Okay. So we're going to talk another layer today about how to protect your muscles and to literally build lean muscle, protect your lean muscle, help your body to burn more fat, all because of looking into amino acids. Okay. So if maybe you've seen people talking about these different products on the market. I have been having a drink of amino acids every day for, I don't know, it's a long time. It's years. And I just have never really talked about it. And it's, I don't know. I just haven't really talked about it because it just never dawned on me that, of course, there are connections to insulin resistance. So here we go. So what are aminos? Branched chain amino acids, BCAAs. BCAAs. They are, hold on. I'm going to move my thing again. There's essential amino acids that include leucine, isoleucine, and valine. They are unique because they bypass the liver and are directly utilized by muscles for energy, repair, and protein synthesis. Hold on. I just know that there's a little glitch on my Instagram right now. So hold on just a second. Okay, Instagram, I saw that you were being paused, so I waited. Okay. Here we go. I apologize for that. I know that paused on you guys. So, okay. So branched chain amino acids are essential amino acids that include leucine, isoleucine, and valine. They are unique because they bypass the liver and they're utilized by muscles for energy, repair, and protein synthesis. So I'm going to actually type in here what my aminos say on my website. That didn't pull up right. Never mind. We're not going to do that. But basically, you are really protecting your lean muscle. You're getting your body to help burn more fat because of helping with aminos. So here we go. It's kind of funny when little glitches happen like that. So why are BCAAs, branched chain amino acids, crucial for women over 50, especially with insulin resistance? So this is where, listen up, if you're insulin resistant and if you're on my content, you are definitely most likely insulin resistant, right? So prevents muscle loss, sarcopenia. After 50, are you over 50? Are you older than 50? Muscle mass declines very rapidly, okay? Leading to weaker muscles, slower metabolism, and higher body fat. We don't like that, do we? Insulin resistance accelerates muscle loss. So if you're insulin resistant, you are actually in the acceleration of losing muscle. So we have to stop it. We have to layer the things that we can layer. That's why I talked to you about protein the other day. It might have even been yesterday. I don't remember now. Talking to you about protein, talking to you about making sure you're getting, your goal weight worth in grams every single day. Why you want to be eating protein that is has really good amino acid profiles so that you're really like protecting and then helping your body, right? So after 50, your muscle mass is declining rapidly, leading to weaker muscles, slower metabolism, higher body fat. This is why we're frustrated. This is the hamster wheel, right? So insulin resistance is accelerating that. Leucine is particularly important because it triggers muscle protein synthesis, helping maintain strength and metabolism. Supports metabolic health and blood sugar control. Okay, this is why BCAAs are so crucial for women who are insulin resistant and they're over 50. I have a feeling that might be you, just like it is me. Okay, so do you want your metabolism supported? Do you want your blood sugar control supported? Do you want your blood sugar control to be supported? That's what that is. It improves your glucose uptake. Where do we hear about glucose uptake? Where do we hear that in our world, in the marketing, in every ad that you see? GLP-1 glucose uptake inhibitors. Like we want glucose to go up into our muscle, and BCAAs improve that process, reducing your blood sugar spikes. This is really amazing information. I'm so glad that somebody asked me this yesterday. They enhance insulin sensitivity by preserving your muscle mass, which helps process glucose more efficiently. Like this is exactly what you're looking for help with. Okay, boosts energy and reduces fatigue. So isoleucine and valine help reduce fatigue by competing with tryptophan. Do you guys know what tryptophan is? Do you remember like when you have like a turkey dinner at Thanksgiving and everybody wants to take a nap? That's tryptophan. So isoleucine and valine help reduce the fatigue that by competing with tryptophan, which makes serotonin and can cause drowsiness. Okay. That's boosting energy and reducing fatigue. So it's improving endurance and helps sustain energy levels throughout the day. This is what it's doing. It aids in fat loss and body composition. So I had a friend at our event last weekend, and I knew that this was true. She took pictures of her body. She did a before and after without her head because she was taking pictures of the cellulite on her thighs. And I cannot remember how long it took. I always want to under promise and over deliver. I don't know if it was within a month or 90 days, but I would have to ask her so that I could have like perfect information for you. But oh my gosh, you guys, talk about changing her. So cellulite is not about genetics. I mean, there could be a component but for the most part, it actually can be turned back, and it probably doesn't have anything to do with like liposuction and things like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can accomplish it that way, but I think you can do it a lot easier with something natural. So listen to this. Branched chain amino acids. They support your lean muscle retention while losing fat, because the weight doesn't matter. I mean, It does, but it could be water or impacted waste. So let's talk about fat because that's what makes the difference. So they support lean muscle while losing fat, making it easier to reshape your body. They reduce cravings and stabilize hunger by balancing your blood sugar levels. So cool. So last one is they support recovery and reduce inflammation. Okay. I think we're all like on that we want less inflammation bandwagon. Insulin resistance often comes with chronic inflammation, leading to slower recovery from exercise or daily activities. BCAAs reduce muscle soreness and help the body repair faster, so movement becomes easier. Easier. We want easier movement. Okay. So, how to drink them for maximum benefit? Here you go. Here is your daily routine of how you would do that. And again, make sure that you're getting things from a company that does third-party testing. You don't have to buy them from me. You don't have to. Of course, I take my own. I love my own line very, very much. But you do want to make sure that you have a product that's coming from somebody that's doing third-party testing. And you also want to make sure that the proper dosage of everything is given to you, because that's not always true. It's not a regulated industry, okay? But the one that I am taking has been very specifically formulated for sports nutrition, so somebody can get the most out of their use. It's kind of like that orange pixie stick. So the orange pixie stick, if you guys are taking that to reduce your visceral fat and inches, it's actually been created for sports nutrition. So it has a really high level of integrity and efficacy so that it can help people who are working out. Now, my clientele, we don't seem to be adding working out or being, hardcore worker outers. We seem to be more like we just understand movement is good and we're not trying to, kill ourselves with the elliptical or run a marathon. Maybe somebody is, but I feel like my universe with you guys just isn't generally that much, but the products still matter to everybody. Okay, so you don't have to be a worker outer, but I love that it's been developed for sports nutrition. So here you go. Best time to take: morning. Kickstart muscle protein synthesis after fasting overnight. So you could be drinking them in the morning on an empty stomach, okay? Before or during workouts, helps maintain energy and muscle endurance. And afternoon slump prevents fatigue and cravings in between meals. What? Isn't that amazing? How to drink it. You're going to mix 5 to 10 grams of BCAAs with water, cold or room temperature. You can also add electrolytes for better hydration. I just had this conversation with somebody last night on the Zoom talking about, when she went keto, she has a little harder time with like moving impacted waste through her body. Well, it's probably electrolytes. We have got to pay attention to electrolytes. Make sure that they're sugar-free. Okay. Make sure that everything you're doing is sugar-free because you don't want to go against what you're trying to accomplish. Okay. So you can also add electrolytes, avoid BCA. Oh, that does not actually apply to us at all. So pair it with protein-rich meals to further support muscle health, creatine or collagen. I always talk about how I add my collagen packet into my gut primer in the morning, and I zhuzh it up with my gut primer. I do the two together because then I'm getting that double bonus of the protein, right? So creatine or collagen, and I think that we're going to release a creatine at some point. So that's another conversation. For additional muscle and skin benefits, people are like, oh, your skin, you have such good skin. Inside out, people, inside out. Get a good collagen. This is a collagen peptide that is, again, you want the efficacy. You want, if you know it's working when you have the results, when you are the testimony of the results. And then magnesium to improve insulin function and reduce stress. So, I take a magnesium glycinate and I have my own launching March 19th. I'm so excited. I saw it in the catalog for the first time today. Very exciting. And then, basically in general, women over 50 dealing with insulin resistance, when you are drinking amino acids, it's a simple yet powerful way to maintain muscle, support your metabolism, and improve insulin sensitivity. It's especially helpful for those struggling with energy dips cravings, and body composition changes. Amino acids are like fuel for your muscles, your metabolism, and overall vitality, especially when combined with the right diet and lifestyle habits, of course. And then we talk about being grain-free and sugar-free and legume-free, right? So hold on, I want to see who has. There we go. Patty, good morning. Good to see you. Very good to see you. So this whole conversation started because somebody asked me about this yesterday. This is becoming way more way more of an increased topic in our conversation. So I love the fact that somebody somewhere down the road, they started to talk about insulin resistance more and more and more. You know that was not a conversation when I was like gestational diabetic in my 20s. It wasn't a conversation when my dad died of type 2 diabetes when I was 30. It wasn't a conversation when I had frozen shoulder in my early 50s. None of this was ever discussed with me. Now I can come on here with a live video, which live video has only been available for less than a decade like this. I can come on live video and I can talk about insulin resistance, and hundreds of people come past my content on different platforms, hundreds and hundreds of people, because now everybody's like, oh my gosh, I either just got diagnosed with insulin resistance or I've heard the conversation, or because now it's normal, right? Well, what's happening is the same thing with talking about amino acids and drinking amino acids for the benefit of your health. And the reason why is because now when we kind of know better, we actually do better in terms of taking care of our aging. I feel like it's because all of us, we're like this huge demographic that are getting older. And we're now looking at our future going, well, I don't think I'm very excited about this whole building assisted livings on every corner of every ramp of every highway. This isn't, what's going on? Like, we're looking to maintain. Anybody who is really connected to me is usually, you're like, yep, I want to be my own advocate. I want to take back my health. I want to age differently than maybe a parent of yours did. That's my story. My dad died at 63 of type 2 diabetes. My mother died with dementia, and we took care of her for 5 years. So I'm raising my hand and saying, I would like to age differently. I want to take a different path completely. So what all this information that comes out, now we're kind of on this train of better science and more understanding. We are definitely having conversations around, eating more organic food, eating less processed food, getting rid of the dyes and of the artificial ingredients. And, now we're hearing all of these things through those round tables, like with Casey Means, talking about how in Europe, and it's been talked about, but now it's really just coming to the forefront, where Europe has banned so many ingredients. And here we are, we can have a box of cereal with, 50 ingredients, and then they make the exact same cereal with 5 ingredients and give it to Europe. Like, we're being poisoned, and we're like, no, we want to change how we're doing this. And we're not okay anymore with not maintaining our muscle. We're not okay anymore with not having strength and vitality. So basically, excuse me, with aminos, build lean muscle, increase your strength, and reduce your body fat. Those are the 3 things that will happen when you start drinking aminos every day. Okay. So for me and the line that I use, you can go to my site, kirstenliebelt.com, my first last name.com. So it's KIRSTEN, and then Liebelt, like you lie down on a couch and you wear a belt around your waist. kirstenliebelt.com. You'll see a button. It's just one page. You'll see a button that says aminos. Okay. Now, if you want to do double duty, I'm just going to tell you that this is an option. Okay. If you want to be, you want 2 products in one, they just released, and some of you have already grabbed it, grass-fed whey protein. And I tried it last night. It came into my house yesterday because it just got launched. It's brand spanking new. And I ordered the vanilla. I'm just a vanilla girl. And I tried it last night after I went down and I worked on my muscles a little bit in the gym. I just wanted to I'm working on making sure I'm maintaining muscle because of my shoulder surgery and all that good stuff. And then it doesn't matter. You guys don't care. So After I did all that, though, I came back and I did have one of the vanilla shakes because, of course, I'm going to test everything before I talk to you guys about stuff. Really, really, really good. But get this, it's not just grass-fed whey protein. They added branched chain amino acids into it. So you're getting two products for one in one. I'm just saying. So it might not be a bad idea if you're like, I don't want to buy just the aminos. I really do want something that's like a double duty product. I kind of like that idea myself. That's what I tend to, I'm a multitasker. And I used to be really hard on myself about it. And this is a weird conversation. You guys, I don't even know if one of you would even resonate with this. I really don't. But nonetheless, I want everything to like function for me. So don't tell me that I need to go to the gym because it's just good for my health, because I'm not going to go. Don't tell me that I need to change my food because it's good for my health. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm just not, that's not what motivates me, even though here I am talking about health every single day, but that's not where I started. But tell me that it's going to help me to tell me that the way that I eat is going to actually close off my body's ability to burn sugar, because there's not going to be sugar to burn, and I'm going to start burning fat, and it's going to change my body composition. Now I'm interested. So I'm a multitasker. I want things to accomplish multiple things all at once. I don't know if anybody else is like that. I just get way more motivated when that is the truth. And that's just for me. Lorette, good morning. Good to see you. Or afternoon. I suppose it could be afternoon for some people. Jacqueline, did I use water with the grass-fed protein when you made it? Phenomenal question. Thank you for asking. No, I have an like an organic unsweetened vanilla almond milk from like Costco in those containers. I used that and then I frothed it with this. Did you buy the grass-fed, Jacqueline? Have you tried it? I'm not going to lie. There are some times when protein powders get released that you're like, Personally, we have an amazing certified organic plant protein powder, but I don't take it because it's grain. So I have waited for this. I have waited for this particular launch, and to have a grass-fed whey with branched chain amino acids, game over for me. Like, that's exciting. Okay, not yet. So that is what I did. I used unsweetened almond milk, and you could do plain or vanilla. I just feel like I like that better. Give it a try. Yeah. Honestly, and it's strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. I have that on my site too, just to let you know. I put that on a button. So when you scroll down, you no longer will see the form to fill out for the Zoom. I took that off from last night, and you just scroll down and you will see a free protein guide. Take the free protein guide. You'll see a button to get into the Facebook group. I wish it say again, I need another device. So I could show you the group, Ditch Insulin Resistance for Women. Get into the group, and then you're going to see a button for the trio. You're going to see a button for testimonies, which is a Google sheet. I need to maybe change how that's working, because I feel like when you click on it, you see blank and you have to scroll to find the oodles of testimonies nonetheless. And then you go down a couple, there's the gut reset protocol, so that for anybody who's dealing with constipation, indigestion, really amazing testimonies last night on the Zoom about a mother and daughter duo. The mother will be, hello, oh, Penny, good morning. Thank you. Thank you. I'm your favorite Italian lady. Oh, it cheers you up. My yes. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Where is this? The website. So Melissa, if anybody on TikTok, you can do one of two things. You can either go to, I don't think I can change my image while I'm on here. My website is my first last name.com. Nope, I can't. KirstenLiebelt.com, KirstenLiebelt.com. That's my website. I can put that in the comments on StreamYard for YouTube and for Facebook. One page, super easy. You will see information on the trio, the gut primer, That's where testimonies are coming from. Those were very important last night. And the reason why they were so important is because I see it goes up. Oh, it does go up on both. The mother daughter. So mom, 74, she'll be 75 this weekend. She was taking over the counter Dulcolax all the time. This is last fall. She's like not enjoying this part of life at 74 years old. She had already started on the trio August 28th. 74. I'm just going to keep saying 74. So she starts the primer, and within 3 days, she messages me and she says, I will never be without this product. This is phenomenal what it's doing for me. So she evacuates for the hurricane, takes it with her. She's still like in awe of this product. It's a gut primer. It looks like a greens product, but it's not. It has 6 different blends, including fermented greens. So if you do not have a gallbladder, if you have short gut syndrome, which her daughter does and was concerned, things like that, all of a sudden body functioning. So what does that mean for somebody? That means regularity. We hear this a lot. Sleeping better, more energy. It's helpful for your liver health. It's helpful for your oral health. It has alkaline spices in it. It has digestive enzymes. So if you don't have a gallbladder, it's very helpful, right? Those types of things. And so you will see that on the website as well. That makes it very easy. And then at the very bottom, you guys, just as a little side note, at the very bottom of that website, one page, go to the very bottom, be the first to know, get on my magnesium VIP list. So March is going to show up here in a couple of days. And I do know that they will be releasing a new customer incentive program. And I think you guys are really going to like it. And I'll talk to you about it next week when I get back, or maybe I can send out texts on it. I think I'll do that. I can send out a text alert on March 1st. That's a really good idea, actually. So it'll be launching on the 19th, the magnesium, but the promo will start in March. And not from magnesium, it's just a customer overall all product promo. But that magnesium is literally the last piece for my puzzle to get my glycinate underneath the umbrella of the line that I use. So it's going to be 3 forms of magnesium and an olive fruit extract for your heart. You can go ahead and sign up for that to be notified if you want to be notified. Does anybody have any questions today about anything that we have talked about, or like drinking aminos, or just anything about insulin resistance? How are we on questions today? I would love to know. Melissa, thank you for sending me stuff. You guys are so good to me. I really appreciate it so much. I really, really do. Tomorrow, we will be back at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then next week, I am off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I will be in Clearwater Beach, Florida with my husband. So we're just going to take a few days and kind of like, and I know we're just going to talk about business the whole time, but it's because we're very passionate about it. So we'll talk about our children, our grandchildren, and our business for a few days. We've been married 37 years. So we mission together, we vision together. And that's, yeah, it's a wonderful thing to be able to do that and to have something in common that you're excited about all the time. So we do love that. But we're going to be in Clearwater, Florida for a few days, just soaking up some sun and getting away and eating seafood that's fresh and all the good things, like put sand on my toes for a half a minute. I would love that. Thank you, Melissa, sending me a rose. Thank you. Thank you. So if you need anything at all, always remember I'm available to reach out to ask questions. But most especially when you are connected to me as a customer, I want to make sure that you never walk in confusion. So it's one of the reasons why, oh, thank you so much, Anne. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Melissa. I want to make sure that nobody walks in confusion, so that if you connect to me, not only do you get 6-month guarantee on all your products, which literally there's not a company on the face of the planet that I know of that does that. I don't think you understand what kind of a big deal that is. I don't think people know. And you have to hear that. 6-month guarantee. If you sold products that didn't work, you would never, ever offer a 6-month guarantee. You wouldn't do it. You would lose money hand over fist as a company. You would go south fast. So if somebody's touting a 30-day money back guarantee, it's not enough for your body to know whether or not something's going to work. Okay. Having said that, you also get me, because I am I come and I try to be available here, but also in the group and then in my messenger. You guys know, if you are one of my customers, you've probably texted me and you've probably asked me questions. So I just want you to know that, like, I got your back. I actually am advocating for you 5 years from now. I am your 5-year future advocate. That's what I am in people's lives. Where do you want to be in 5 years with your function, with your movement, with your energy, with your size, with, you know, the clothes that you're wearing, et cetera? It's all encompassed with your medications or lack of medications. It's all connected. So anyway, I got you guys. I got you. All right. Have such a blessed and amazing day. And I'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I can't wait to see you and chat again about insulin resistance. All right. See you guys later. Bye.